What do you think when you see this guy? Me, I personally think of this guy. But there were so many other roles that this guy managed to play. And today I will be going through all of the roles and movies that he starred in the horror movie genre. And we're going to kick off with From Hell, a Jack the Ripper movie. Now, this film did take a little bit of time to get used to. People thought that it might not be what they were expecting, and that's what I like about this film. It actually took a little bit of time for people to realize that it was a great classic horror film, and that is what people realized after a little bit of time. Johnny Depp's role in this movie is fantastic, and he plays it absolutely perfectly. I love this movie. But the one that steals the show is Jack the Ripper. He really played a great part, and he made me feel like that he was Jack the Ripper, and that once I realized that it was him, we knew that it was him all along. This is just a great film, and I would give it 4 stars out of 5. It did have some parts that did bore me at sometimes. It got a little bad in the middle, and I just started to not like it anymore. But I did end up liking it overall, and definitely go out and see this. One thing that I liked about Sweeny Todd was that it was able to deliver a good amount of gore in a way that most of us are not familiar with. But overall, it's not the gore that steals the show. It is the lead actor and singer, Johnny Depp. I have never known Johnny Depp's voice to be this fantastic. It is amazing how good he sings. I was impressed by the film. I didn't think it would be that good, but hey, it's a Johnny Depp movie, and definitely go check it out. It's pretty good in several different ways. Its makeup is fantastic, and it has a rather interesting plotline. Go and see this movie. I would give it a 4-star out of 5 rating. Sleepy Hollow was the best Johnny Depp. Whoa, look at that great poster. You really can't go wrong with that. I mean, come on. But Sleepy Hollow was the best Johnny Depp film that is in the horror genre. I didn't exactly like his role in the film. I think that he kind of underacted. And several of the actors in the film also overacted, but overall it was a good film, and I enjoyed it. It had a great backstory on how the Headless Horseman became who he is, and I definitely enjoyed this film. I would probably give it 4 stars out of 5. This film, along with Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, is one of the 2 worst Johnny Depp films of all time. I absolutely hated this film. I don't know why. Please don't hurt me. But I just fell asleep immediately. Like, I didn't know what was happening. Something about a book collection. It was very interesting in the beginning, some guy committing suicide, but it really, lost me after that. I didn't know what was happening. One time, I think it's supposed to be about the devil. There's something about book collections. I know that Johnny Depp is some wide-range book collector, and he's really famous. But I just don't know what happened. I just could not follow this movie, and everything was overacted, and I just hated it in every way possible. But the climax, the beginning, and the end were pretty good, so I would have to give this 2 stars out of 5. Okay, we've been through horror history Depp, I'll call it. We have seen all of his movies that have been in the horror genre, and I have given my thoughts on them. Johnny Depp's a great actor. Thanks for tuning in. And stay tuned for my next review. Could come out at any time. Just be ready for it.